Okay, speaking of love, Nick Cannon said he's not ready or he's not built for marriage. Nick shared that his marriage to Mariah was one of the greatest experiences of his life. And since he could not make that marriage work, he doesn't think that it makes him, sense for him to try it again. But Nick said he is not closing the door to marriage. Instead, he said, I'd have to be presented with something that I've never seen before. Now, do you think Nick will ever find a woman who will make him want to settle down for good? Al, what you think?
Never say never. I don't, there's a lot that I don't agree with him, but I do agree, marriage isn't for everyone. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him sharing that perspective. However, I don't think it gives him the right to go lay with all these different women unprotected and have all these babies. And if we take a deeper dive into this, imagine if this was a female or a woman celebrity that had 8 different babies by 4 or 5 different men. I mean, how or what would we be still talking about her? Would she still be in the industry or would she be shamed out of it?
You already know. You can't even be seen with 2 celebrity men that they know of in your lifetime, and then you're a whore, you're just all kinds of names. Never mind having babies by all these people. Trevor, what you think?
I want the best for Nick. I really like Nick Cannon a lot. And listen, you might disagree with me, Al, but they're all adults here. Apparently, they're getting along very well with each other. We ain't seen or heard of no fights, no Twitter beefs or battles about this man. And they seem to be handling this matter as adults. I wish they would handle it a lot more privately because, we don't, but he is a public figure. Some of these women that he's fathered kids with are public figures. One, a former Miss USA and pageant mom who I have met, who's an amazing woman. And, as long as they all remain adults through this situation, and it seems like he's doing a good job at keeping everybody together. And listen, this is unheard of, what he's done and how many children he's fathered, but it is what it is. And I respect them for being honest and open about their lives.
We have a comment, and I think we should talk about this. NY says, that's a slap in the face to all the women that gave him babies. Yeah, I think I'd feel a way if I was one of the women that thought that, our relationship was special. And, and
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I never really, I'd have to be presented with something so amazing. And you're like, hold up, I wasn't amazing, but you told me I was amazing before. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a good one, Claudia. That's a good perspective.
I think we can all agree on this. It takes a special kind of woman to be with a Nick Cannon, okay? If you ain't got it, it's not for you. And it's not for everybody. And apparently it seems to be a happy affair, so I'm down for it.
Let me ask you two this. If you had a sister, I'm not sure if both of you have sisters, would you be okay with your sister being in a relationship with Nick Cannon and being baby mama number 7, 8, 9? What would you tell your sister about dating Nick Cannon?
I would tie her up and bring her home with me to my basement and feed her 2, 3 times a day. She ain't leaving. And I'm calling mama.
Oh, that's funny.
Al?
I don't know. I mean, no, it's not.
A lot of times it's easy to be like, okay with this kind of stuff when it's not in your vicinity, it's not in your world. But when you personalize it, make it about what would be okay if one of your sisters or you know what I mean? It becomes different.
Yeah, it really.
I want to see what you thought about it, what y'all felt about it.
Also, Claudia, the interesting thing here is I think we're giving him a pass because he's rich.
Yep.
Okay. I think we're being kind in our commentary because he's rich. If this was a guy that worked at Walmart, we would not be given these niceties. And it doesn't have anything to do with money. It has to do with being in that child's life on a day-to-day basis, a father figure in that child's life on a day-to-day basis, helping to nurture and teach that baby girl or that baby boy how to be a grown young man or a grown young woman. And you cannot do that effectively or at the best you can, having 8 spread out all over the place.
We have a comment that I want to read. Let's see where it goes. Hold on. Oh, it was kind of rough. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm sorry. It was like, no one, you knew what you were signing up for. No one told you to go raw dog with them. I'm like,
ooh.
Oh, king of makeup. Well, nobody told you to F them raw, man. Bye, Felicia.
Oh.
We got
Wow.
some tough soulmates, Trevor.
I feel like men sometimes be a little bit jealous, or they just be like, they be coming for these women. Like they just, you knew what you was getting yourself into. You know, pillow talk is a MFer. I'm just say that. Who knows? All right, y'all. Great conversation. Taking a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more TGIF after this.